At Governor Parson's daily briefing today, he outlined the reasons for which he believes that opening up Missouri is the right step. Now, a lot of that, he says, relies on how much testing Missouri is able to do. Governor Parson saying today one of the integral parts of the Show Me Strong recovery is expanding the state's testing capacity. According to the governor, right now, between the Missouri State Public Health Lab, private labs, and participating healthcare institutions, the state can test those who are currently contagious and also those who've developed immunity. He also says the state is prepared to go into hot spots. Contact tracing was also outlined by the governor, saying that it's part of their preparation of going into any hot spots that may arise and help local health departments with that contact tracing. Along with contact tracing, Governor Parson says state health officials and himself will be paying attention to data to see how the virus spreads are happening when and if they do. Now, with all the testing available now, another big question is, are hospitals ready? Here's the Missouri Hospital Association President and CEO Herb Kuhn.
We are prepared to return to more restrictive operations if needed to effectively maintain the safety of the public and our healthcare workers. But the good work and sacrifice by everyone across the state, by practicing social distancing and stay-at-home orders, along with solid planning and execution by the state, the building of capacity of supplies, testing, and new hospital beds that have come online, puts us in a place that we believe we can safely move to this next step.
Greiton says an anonymous donor paid for thousands of N95 and surgical masks through an organization called Virus Relief US. The former governor gives the masks to first responders, police officers, and firefighters. Greiton wants to make sure men and women on the front lines in the war against the coronavirus get proper support.
Unfortunately, there have been a lot of counterfeit masks that have been out there. There's been a lot of bad stuff. So we brought a group together that had some real expertise to make sure that tax dollars were spent wisely, that philanthropic dollars were spent wisely, and we could deliver these masks.
Greiton's distributed the masks at the Boone County Fire Protection District headquarters in Columbia. Columbia Assistant Fire Chief Jerry Jenkins says masks are hard to come by these days.
It's great to be able to get this stuff when we can. We have more stuff on order, but a lot of people have it on order, and it's just taking an extended time to get it.
As kids continue to learn from home rather than in the classroom, one organization is trying to keep parenting education and child development a priority. KRCG 13's Gracie Matisse is live with more information on the organization and what they're doing to help teachers share these lessons with their students during the pandemic.
That organization is called COPE 24, and they make documentary-style videos that are relatable to kids to help teach them life lessons and spark conversation about potentially difficult topics. Now, here is what one of those videos looks like. Typically, teachers could show this in class and discuss the topics with their students. However, during coronavirus stay-at-home orders, more children are at risk for abuse and neglect. Now, COPE 24 is making their videos more accessible for teachers so students can know they're not alone.
Using some graphics, testimonials, those sorts of things that kids can understand. If they're growing up in wonderful homes, they don't know how big of a problem this is. If they're growing up in troubled homes, they begin to understand they're not the only ones. This is a big problem, and somebody actually does care about this.